Today, we will read an informational text about frogs. This type of story is called nonfiction. That means everything is real. We will ask and answer questions about key details in the text. First, let's look at the table of contents. Remember, this tells us the title of the page and what page number to turn to read about whatever the title says. So on page 4, we'll find out what frogs are because the title says, "What are frogs?" Let's begin. Frogs are animals with strong back legs. Their legs help them jump. This is a picture of the frog. So I have a question. What do their legs help them do? I know. They help them jump. I figured this out because I went back and read the text. It says their legs help them jump. Let's continue. Most frogs are green, brown, or gray. Many frogs have spots or stripes. So here's a green frog, here's a frog with spots, and here's a frog with some type of stripes, and it's brown. Frogs use the color of their skin to hide. They blend in with leaves, grass, or branches. I have a question for you guys. How do frogs blend in? What do they blend in with? How do you know? Let's keep reading. Most frogs start out as tadpoles. They have tails like fish. They swim in water. So this is a picture of a tadpole. So before a frog looks like a frog that you are familiar with, like this one on this page, it looks like this first. This is a tadpole. Let's keep reading. Tadpoles grow and change into frogs. Their tails go away and they hop on land. So what happens to a frog's tail as it starts to change into a frog? Let's keep reading. Most frogs need to stay wet. They live near ponds, rivers, or swamps. So swamps are wet, spongy land, often partly covered with water. So it looks like a big body of water with a bunch of like grass and moss in it. So imagine just a bunch of grass and green pieces of green leaves all in the water. That's what a swamp looks like. Let's keep reading. Some frogs have sticky pads on their toes. These help frogs climb trees and hang onto plants. I have a question. So, what do frogs have on their toes? Most frogs eat insects. They use their tongues to catch insects. Frogs croak, peep, and make other sounds. Frogs can make a lot of noise. The end.